The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
On this week's episode of Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim, Kim talks about her near-death experience, and Lynn shares that she wants to have lunch at Hampton Cafe. In news and entertainment, the ladies remind the listeners that the DR is still a life hazard. Baby India is a fighter, and Kamala Harris is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. They remind black folks blue still ain't for you. This week, Lynn and Kim do not head down I-20 for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Weekly Review. Instead, they answer Vince G's listener email. Of course, the show ends with, "This ain't got nothing to do with nothing." Here are the ladies.
Talk about anything, everything, and nothing. Talk about anything, everything, and nothing. You rockin' with Lynn, you rockin' with Kim. They go back and forth on different topics, they get it in. They talk about anything, everything, and nothing. It's the podcast. Oh, wow. What's up?
Welcome to episode 34 of Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim.
Sponsored by GoDefyLife.com. Visit www.godefylife.com for all your podcast content, music, sports, TV, and Defy Life gear. And guys, you can listen and download the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Radio Tunes, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, and Radio Public. That was a lot, but anyway.
That was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful.
Also, but email us at aen@godefylife.com. Please email us.
Are you begging?
Begging.
Are you begging?
Begging.
What's happening? What's up, sis?
Oh, sis. What's up with you?
Man, look here. I'm almost your half glass empty today. I'm on the struggle bus, but I'm gonna do the best I can.
Okay. Well, no worries.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do. That's all I
can do.
All right.
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. I had one of them days yesterday.
What kind of day was that?
In the bed. Pajamas, shower at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Maybe even 7. I don't know. It was one of them kind of weekends, and stayed in as long as I could today until I absolutely had to get up and go.
Okay. Well, it's Sunday night. Mm-hmm. Need to be listening to what's that thing used to come on a long time ago? The romantic songs that come on at night. You know what I'm talking about?
Quiet
like
Storm?
I'll Be Sure. The Quiet Storm.
It still comes on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, The Quiet Storm. Need to be listening to The Quiet Storm. Watching, just kind of chilling. But no, that ain't what we doing. So anyway.
Right. Well, you're right. I'm just chilling. But that's okay. We're going to get through this.
We're going to get through this because we got to give the people what they want.
Yeah. And people are going to love us because it's going to be shorter than usual. That's the hope. That's the plan.
Here's the thing, sis. It's 9:42 p.m. on Sunday night.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I know, right? And we've always promised that we were not going to do this, but we are here because we are committed. Because people know that Tuesday they got to hear the podcast. It's just as simple as that.
Simple as that. And I got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I ain't got to get up at 5, but hell, I need to with all the stuff I got to do. But look. When you get up, call me.
Sure. So you can cuss me out.
I know, right? No, so I won't answer the phone.
I'm going to try it, too. I'm going to do it. So, check in real quick.
Check in.
It was just a regular old week. Work and churn. It's either one or both or all three. I don't know. You never know what I'm going to get. And Friday work was pretty cool, even though we were like doing physical labor. But there were no clients, so there was no brain activity happening.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It was just, physical labor, moving furniture and moving boxes of files and stuff like that. So that was cool. I like days like that at work. Where I don't have to think
question,
too hard.
why y'all didn't get people to do that? Like,
well, here's the thing. The people are coming to do it, but we had to get it all. Like, our department has to pay the people to do it. So the idea was to get it all in one place. So when they come, it's a clean sweep out of 1 or 2 rooms. You see what I'm saying? And they won't have to keep coming back. And it's not all, we don't know what you're taking out of here. We don't know what you're taking out of there. We set it up where everything that has the go is in one room and everything we're keeping is in another. And like big stuff we couldn't move. They are going to have to move it. But stuff is tagged and, stuff like that.
Is it like people who are employed with the hospital or like movers?
I think it's people with the hospital, I think.
And where y'all going?
Nowhere. Just moving out old stuff that we don't need anymore and changing around some of the rooms.
Cleansing. Y'all are cleansing.
Yes, Jesus. And
gotcha. Okay.
Lord knows we need some new furniture, but they don't act like that gonna happen.
Okay. So, all right.
Yeah.
Sis, we have not been to lunch in a long time, and you are up in Columbia 4 days a week. So I'm just saying we need to do something about that.
We need to do something about that because I really do want that sandwich from Hampton Cafe. But anyway,
I'm just saying, shout out to Hampton Cafe.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead and finish checking in, sis.
But let's see. That's it. I don't have nothing else.
Damn, you really don't.
Or do I?
You got to get some more excitement in your life.
Oh, jeez, this is terrible. Well, I could have had that. I went to a Sweet 16 Royal Caribbean party, but it didn't. So,
but no, we don't want to. Don't lie.
Shout out to the Malcolm family. Happy birthday, Sweet 16 birthday, Aria Malcolm.
That you were not at.
That I didn't go to, but I felt like I was there in spirit through videos and stuff.
Okay.
Uh-huh. But anyway.
Okay, shout out. Can we get some sponsorship from the Malcolms, please?
Right.
Shout out to the Malcolms.
Right. Shout out to the Malcolms.
The Sweet 16 that should have been on MTV.
Right. Brother Malcolm. Because listen, y'all did that. Y'all should have had MTV come record that for real.
Okay, I saw one of the videos and I saw people on stilts and Caribbean dancers and stuff. I'm like, okay.
How about this though, sis? I dreamed about people in stilts last night.
See, the mind is a powerful thing,
isn't it? And
look here,
that ain't had nothing to. What? Why am I dreaming about people with stilts on?
Because you wanted to be there in the room with
probably. I was there in my dreams.
Okay.
Anyway,
go ahead, sis. You feel
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, sis. I'm going to tell the listeners, you already know, I'm going to check in and we're going to keep it moving.
Okay.
I just want everybody to know. I went to a funeral last week and the preacher said, you don't know when, where, or how. Mm-hmm. And all I'm going to say is I missed death by 7 feet on Thursday.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Sis.
Okay. And I'm going to say this. Make sure your insurance policies are up to date. Make sure your living will and all that stuff that you need to have done, get it done. Guys, I'm going to make it real short. There was an accident very close to me. The accident ending up in the parking lot where I was standing along with Brother Kemet. And let's just say my life flashed before my eyes. And I want to give a shout out to Monica something Field. I can't remember her last name. She was the driver of the car. She saw me and Brother Kemet and did her best to avoid us. Mm-hmm. That's how she ended up in the building. And my nerves were bad. I was scared. I called my mama 6 times. She ain't answer. I called Roz 6 times. She ain't answer. My sister answered the phone though. My
in
damn
the
sister
middle of a session, mind you.
Listen. That was like an Edison call. That was like an Edison in the daycare call. Right. My sister answered the phone, and I was a nervous wreck. Guys, live your life the way you're supposed to. Live your life and just be kind. So when you leave this world, everything will be in order. Because I'm telling you, my life flashed before my eyes. I was crying. I was shaking. And I was scared. And I was scared.
Yes.
And I was scared. So I'm going to find Monica's name, her last name, and I'm going to give a shout out to her. Because when we got her out of the car, out of the building, she said, I saw y'all. And I was doing my best to avoid y'all.
Oh,
I just wanted to not hit y'all.
Of course, yes.
And I said, baby, thank you so much. You know, so, I mean, who knows? And there was a driver who was not paying attention, driving 45 in a 25 to 30 mile an hour street, ran a 4-way stop sign, and could have killed many, many people. So I'm thankful to be here. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And hallelujah. And, you know, just thank the universe. It wasn't my time.
Right. And I'm so thankful that you're here. And I'm thankful that I answered the phone.
I'm thankful that you did too. I just need to talk to somebody.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, let me tell you now, when you feel that you need to answer that call, go on, answer that call.
Okay.
For whatever, I know I was in a session, but the thing was,
yes,
I was like, okay, Kim know I'm in a session. I just talked to her. She know I'm in a session. You
just told me. That's right. You just told me. That's right.
So this must be something. And
but check it out. And look and sit. I just talked to you 30 minutes prior to that.
Yeah.
You were talking to me when I was on my way to the destination.
Exactly.
And in 30 minutes, life changes just like that.
Damn.
Just like that.
Well, thank
and
God
you know, it's all good though. It's all good.
The object and not the people.
Yes. Okay, so that's that. So guys, live your best life. Happy birthday to my brother Terry. My oldest brother Terry turned 55 on Friday. So we had a birthday dinner for him, which consisted of fried flounder. No, fried whiting. Girl, mama made some coleslaw. Hot damn!
Really?
It was so good.
She gonna make
holy
for the thing.
Yes. I told her. I said, you do know you got to make this for the thing.
Yes.
Man, look here. So we had Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. Kenny did all the frying of the fish. Shout out to me. I did the grilled shrimp skewers.
All right.
And Mama did the baked potatoes, corn, and the coleslaw.
Okay.
And it was good. It was good. So happy 55th birthday to my brother Terry, and the family was there. Jayla, BJ, Marley McKinley, Terry, his girlfriend, me, Michael, Shawana, my mom, and Auntie Gloria. So it was cool.
Dang,
it was
should have come for that dinner.
Yeah. I know, right? Oh, it was so good, sis. Oh my God. And I don't eat fish, so I ate shrimp. Baked potato, and about half the damn bowl of coleslaw. I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
I know, right? You stupid. I saw your face. You stupid. All right, sis. So that's my check-in, sis. I really don't, I had something else I wanted to tell you, but I can't think of what it is. So we can keep it moving. We can keep it moving.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You think of it. You know what to do.
You know what time it is. What time is it, sis?
Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. All right.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
Is it time for AEN in the news and entertainment?
It is time for AEN in the news and entertainment. Why, sis?
Because it's important to us. And we don't care if it's important to you. Listen to it anyway. All right.
Okie dokie. Well,
what we got?
Sis, first of all, I mean, if the listeners don't know by now that they don't need to go to the DR, then I don't think we need to bring it up on the podcast anymore. If they still foolish enough to go to the DR, because there was a 10th American from New York that died in the DR.
Number 10.
Okay, now we in double digits now.
Right.
I'm gonna leave that up to y'all.
Well, let me follow up from last week. I think it was last week when I said that Steve Harvey and them hadn't talked about it or anything.
Yeah.
Well, child, they brought it out this week because they hadn't even talked about it as news, like I said. But this week, they came and let everybody know that they have changed the venue. The Sand and Soul Festival is going to be in Cancun, Mexico.
Okay.
And not the DR. And he can't get his money back.
So see, what happens is he had to find a new venue
first.
Then,
right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So sis, wait a minute. Sis, where they not going? Where they not
going to Punta Cana.
They not going to Punta Cana.
They not going to Punta Cana. So
holy cow.
They're going to Cancun instead. And
okay. But you know, I'm not even fooling around with Cancun. The Mexicans be killing up the people over there.
The cartel over there. So I ain't fooling up with them either. And then something that happened to somebody in Barbados and something that happened to somebody in Belize. I'm going to just stay here. How about that?
Listen, guys, I have a palm tree in my backyard and I got some really nice grass. I will rent the whole back Lanai. Was it Lanai? What you call it? Lanai.
That's what Rose and them used to go sit on the Golden Girls on the Lanai.
In the Lanai. So listen, guys, cheap, $50.
Right.
Y'all can come on in the back, rent it all day, however you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Get a pool.
You got your. Yeah, I get a little plastic pool, and y'all can do your thing, and you'll be safe.
Right.
Okay.
No bacteria or nothing. Because now that's a thing too.
Bacteria.
Bacteria taking people's legs and sharks, and it's too much. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm good.
You stay here. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, sis. Now talking about the DR, Tina Hamill.
Who Tina?
3 years ago, Tina Hamill. She was poisoned 3 years ago in the DR. She was in the hospital for 4 days in the DR. And then guess what?
What?
She got back to Canada. The doctor said that she was poisoned. So this has been going on for a long time.
She was actually poisoned?
The doctor said in Canada that she was poisoned. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just shout out to Tina Hamill for not dying. And she had the same symptoms. She had the whole respiratory something or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
oh my goodness.
Okay. But I'm just letting you know. So guys, you can't say that we haven't warned you.
Right.
So, okay, sis.
Yes.
I'm about to call you out.
On
you know
what?
I was like, she doing something.
What you gonna call me out on?
What are you eating?
Okay. All right. So we 100, right?
We 100.
I'm eating the first thing I've eaten in probably 7-8 hours.
Okay.
Fried chicken, fries, and coleslaw.
Okay. From where?
From shout out to Yogi Bear in Hartsville, South Carolina.
Yogi
Bear honey fried chicken, girl.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got happy.
You saw that?
I was like, what the hell? Shit, did you just win the lottery?
I did.
I know. I was like, damn. Okay, look, we ain't gonna get distracted now.
No.
Look, listen. Please. All I want you to know, sidebar, girl, somebody was laughing at you with that damn bottle last week on the damn podcast.
Who's laughing at me?
Man, look here.
Who's laughing at me?
Look here.
You can't say no names.
All I'm gonna say is somebody said, man, y'all crazy as hell.
Who said that?
I tell you off air.
Was it one of our patrons?
Actually, not a patron, but a listener. Yes.
Oh yeah. I need to know.
Okay, but yeah, that was funny. But anyway, okay. So sis, so Tina Hamill, back to her. Mm-hmm. She was poisoned. So this has been going on, and then now one of the hotels talking about they're gonna take the mini bars.
Yeah.
Out of the
Hard Rock,
out of the
one that Steve
right.
and them would have been going to.
But sis, it has nothing to do with all the latest deaths. It has nothing to do with that.
Right. Really? So y'all think we stupid?
Okay. I'm just like, okay, whatever you say, bro. All right, sis.
Yes.
Look here.
I'm looking.
Okay. Now, you and I, me and you, us. we eat out a lot.
Girl.
And we eat out at fast food restaurants a lot. Even if we do the healthy thing, we still Even if we do the healthy thing, we still eat out a lot.
We do.
So here in Columbia, sis, another case of an employee testing positive for hepatitis A.
Oh, God.
This is at the Hardee's on Killian and Fair Road.
Yes, which is close.
Customers possibly exposed who ate there June 4th through June 20th. That's 16 days. Mm-hmm. That's a long ass time.
Okay, here's the thing. Hold on now. Here's the thing that's getting me. It is fast food places. Now, Wild Wing Cafe is, I guess, considered non-fast food, maybe?
Yeah, I think. No, it's not fast food. It's not fast food.
Restaurant-ish? Okay. So, but it's been happening in all these like random places. That's 2 in Columbia so far.
Yes.
And there was one in Aiken.
Right.
Somewhere else. Well, now since we saw the Hardee's one, there's also Steak and Shake in Augusta, Georgia.
Now, I'm getting ready to connect some dots. Shout out to Katrina Williams.
All right now.
I'm getting ready to connect some dots.
Okay.
All these little places are fast food places, and it's the little nasty little high school and college kids. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because they're nasty.
Well, let me tell you,
they don't care about washing their hands and stuff.
Right. Let me tell you this: the Augusta Steak and Shake. The article was saying that they were trying to not tell the public. They didn't want to tell the news and the public and all of that. They were trying to hide.
There you go.
But the darn employee or whoever went ahead and told it. But it was because see what's happening is these employees are testing positive for hepatitis A, and then
yes,
the people got to put it out because it's a communicable disease.
So say it one more time. Or what?
Communicable.
All right, girl. Can you spell it?
Not right now.
look, communicable.
Not right now. Ain't that the word?
Okay.
No, that is the word, right?
COMMUNICABLE. Good
sure,
Lord, communicable.
That's it, right?
Go ahead, girl. Look, you is smart. You is intelligent.
Yes, I is.
Okay, she said communicable, honey. Okay,
so,
wait, go ahead.
They got to. You have to tell the public because people, like you say, they encouraging people to get tested that they're between blank and blank. So what is happening is they're hiring people with hepatitis A.
Okay, so let me ask you this right here.
Yes.
All right. So if you have the symptoms of and you go to the doctor, then they find out they test you and you have hepatitis A. That's how they're finding out. You don't know until you go to the doctor.
Right.
So that's like if you have HIV and you test positive, they say who have you been sleeping? Who are your partners?
Right.
Who have you been with?
Right.
Gotcha.
And probably what's happening is these people going to the doctor, they getting the test back for positive for hepatitis A, and then they be like, then I guess the doctors have to be like, okay, well, where do you work? You know, and then it kind of takes off from there, and then the public has to be notified.
So what do you do? Like when you bring your food home, do you wipe it down with right? I mean, what?
Pour some Clorox in it.
Look,
what
hashtag for going to the grocery store tomorrow.
Right.
Hashtag for going to the grocery store tomorrow. Oh my God.
But my thing about that is that even safe? Everything getting recalled and been exposed to this and exposed to that. I don't know what to do.
I don't want to do nothing.
Don't want to do nothing.
Look, and you can't drink the water because there was some damn arsenic found in the water or some foolishness.
Correct.
So I mean, let's
grow
just
your
drink
own shit,
spit.
I guess. Right. Drink your spit, grow your own shit. I don't know.
Grow your shit in the bag. Okay.
I like my little rhyme,
let's say, when I'm on the way to Atlanta, I will not stop by Steak and Shake?
Steak and Shake in Augusta.
And if I'm on the way to Kenny House, I will not stop by Hardee's. So there you go.
Right.
Shout out to the people. Wash your hands, please. Please wash your hands. And you're serving other people.
Yes.
But we done talked about it before. That's the fecal matter that gives you the Hep A, right?
Yes. And see, people, and it's also about the people who mad that they at that job. They don't care about the job. It's just a job to them. I mean, if you don't want to work there, don't apply. Don't apply. Please let some people who actually care about us out here work there. Go ahead,
sis. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say, before we move on to the next thing, the Hep A, what, like, do you have the symptoms? You think they already have it, then they get hired, then they get sick, then they go to the doctor? You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking.
And so when do the symptoms show up? I guess, when do the symptoms show up for Hep A?
It can vary according to what I've read about it.
Okay.
They don't have to show up right away.
Okay, well, we need to find that out, because that is just making me just want to go and just not go to the fast food restaurant.
Makes me very uneasy. But
yes,
we have yet to hear that any customer has been affected.
Yeah, because we hadn't heard.
Yeah, right, we just haven't heard it.
Absolutely,
mean it hasn't happened.
Okay, all right.
But you just gotta. So just this little sidebar, real quick. You gotta care about. I was discussing with my oldest child, who works at a particular place that I will not name, but note that he works where he has to handle other people's stuff. Let's just say it like that. And he said that they put out there, like, when they're to the applicants, like, you have to care. You have to, and well, not be a caring person, but you have to care about the handling people's stuff. Like, you gotta care about it. You gotta care about the job and what you're doing. And he was trying to tell me, he was like, you know, I do what I do, and I'm just trying to make the money. And I was like, no, don't do that, because you're a caring person, so you do care. And he was trying to tell me he don't, and I was like, no, yes you do, because you're not that type of person. And finally he was like, well, yeah, you're right. But I was like, no, you care about what you're doing, and you wouldn't just handle somebody's stuff carelessly, because you're a caring person, and you do care about whether you were to mess up somebody's whatever. So,
I mean, my whole thing is, I try to do whatever I do how I would want somebody to treat me, and I just try to do it the same way. Whether I'm talking to you, caring for you, caring for your stuff, or whatever. You just have to care. And when they don't care, when you come out the bathroom and don't wash your hands, it's because you don't care.
Because you don't care. Exactly.
Because you don't care. Exactly. If you go to work, if you know you got Hep A or some type of communicable disease, then, and you don't tell, or you don't, what's the word, sis, when you tell somebody, divulge, that you have it, it's because you don't care.
Right.
So, the hell with you. All right.
Right.
Well,
and Lord, please don't let where we eat have Hep A. Thank you.
Please. I'm going to take some sandy wipes, and I'm just going to wipe down everything. Because I wonder if it's on the plate or if it's on the food, like, I know, right? Okay, I know. Can you imagine somebody stink on your food?
Kimberly, I do have a plate of food sitting next to me.
Oh yeah, sis. What if you got some stinky on that French fry that you're eating right now?
I prayed. There's nothing on there.
Okay, all right.
That is why I pray over my food.
All right, now we're gonna go from hepatitis A and the stank college and high school children to baby India.
Oh.
Down there in Forsyth, Georgia.
That's my baby.
I
want her.
So, sis, 1,000 people have. Well, let's tell the listeners about what happened. So, guys, I'm sure you've heard, because it's been all over the news. A 1-hour-old full-term baby was found in the woods. If y'all could see my sister eating this chicken right now. Hello. So the father and his 3 daughters, living out in the country. So they keep hearing this baby crying. And so dad is like, well, it's an animal or something. But his daughters were persistent. No, daddy, we need to go check it out. We need to go check it out. So they follow the sound, and they come across a plastic bag. Mm-hmm. The plastic bag is moving. Inside the plastic damn bag is a full term, 7 pounds is 8 pounds?
I think so. Yeah.
7-8 pound healthy baby girl with the umbilical cord still attached. the skanky whole bitch, and that's what she is. I don't care what her circumstance is. She left that baby to suffocate and die in that plastic bag.
Now, why this the second story
but guess what?
that we telling about this?
Thank you, because last week we had the baby in the trash can.
In the trash. Yep.
In the dumpster. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's my thing, sis. We just told them, so I want you to tell me one more damn time. We just told these damn people, you can drop your baby off at the fire department, the hospital, and the police station. Is that correct, sis?
That is correct.
And what do you call it? Haven, safe haven or
safe
something?
Safe haven law.
Okay.
It's the safe haven law. You don't get in any trouble. Yeah.
And guess what's this? They said it's all 50 states. So there is no excuse for that. I don't care if she's 13, 33, been raped. It does not matter. So when they got to the plastic bag with the baby moving and, crying, her hand made a hole in the plastic bag. That's probably why she did not die, because she was able to get a little bit of oxygen.
Right. Oh my gosh.
They said, sis, she had only been an hour old. And let me say this. Somebody knows somebody who was pregnant yesterday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or last, baby.
Whatever.
Right.
And was pregnant and now ain't got no baby. Somebody know. And if you don't turn her in, shame on your ass as well.
Right.
That pissed me off.
You started your life in a plastic bag in the woods.
In the woods.
That is just...
with the intention that you were supposed to die, because the plastic bag was supposed to suffocate her. Because why not just put her on the side of the road? You put her in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
You put her in a plastic bag. So whoever you are, I literally hope that you listen to the Lynn and Kim podcast. And I hope you turn yourself in, and I hope you get some freaking counseling. And if I could put my hands on you, I would kick your ass.
All right.
Okay.
I have secretly wished that I would find a baby like that, because I would so keep it. I know,
she said, I secretly wish that I would find a baby like that.
Not necessarily in a plastic bag.
Would you really want to find a baby on the side of the street, not knowing the circumstances? Really?
Yes. I mean, if it's going to happen, I want to find it. I'm like, dang, it should have been me that found the baby.
But sis, what about how was prenatally if she put it in a plastic bag, do you think she took the prenatal vitamins?
Probably not, but the baby looked like, and they said that she is completely healthy.
Yeah, but she ain't got old enough to realize that there's some delays there.
Well,
I don't know.
Not that part yet, but
okay.
Well, there's a ton of people out there that want to adopt her.
1,000 people have already offered. And you know what the cynical side of me said?
What?
I wonder how many of them 1,000 are pedophiles. Don't ask me why. I mean, that's the maniacal world that we live in now.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought was, why y'all want that baby?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You want to make him a slave? You want to abuse him? You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure there's some genuine people, like people who can't have children. That because the people, I feel so bad when stuff like that happens, when people who can't have children have to witness it, and we're like, I can't even have kids, but some fucker this has a child.
Wait a minute, did you just?
I sure did.
Fucker?
I did.
Did you went in?
Just
okay. So, baby India, Lynn and Kim love you.
Yes, we do.
We love you, and we love baby Sabi, and we love the dumpster baby from last week.
Yes.
And when we get some sponsors, and we're on this podcast, and we're making plenty money, we're gonna adopt them people. We're gonna adopt them and take care of them. You know how you adopt the kids over in Africa and watch them grow up? That's what we're gonna do for baby Sabi, baby India, and baby dumpster.
Baby dumpster.
I mean, I don't know. Shit.
I'm sorry.
I know, right?
So funny.
Could I come up with something else besides baby dumpster?
Name? Good gravy.
Okay.
I can't think
all right.
of nothing
So
right
anyway,
now.
that's sad. All right,
it's very
sis.
sad.
Going from the plastic baby India who's a bad mother, shut your mouth. Can we talk about Miss Kamala Harris?
All right.
Because all I want to say is her bad.
She shut that shit down.
She shut that shit down. And I'm not saying I'm going to vote for her. But what I'm saying is she commanded that stage on Thursday night. I was
against Joe Biden at that.
She looked good. She was prepared. She was more prepared than anybody on that stage. And it was supposed to be the Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden debate. Kamala was like, no, yeah, I'm here and I'm here to win it.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
She had, her personal stories were good. She didn't give me a lot of policies and how she's going to do things, but she gave enough to make me interested and to continue to follow and see where she's going.
Right.
But she was black, she was a woman, and she was ready. I loved it.
Yeah.
Buttigieg reminded me of just a little soft little man a little soft little gay man.
Not
That's exactly what he reminded me of.
Not presidential material.
There's a certain look, and as a woman, Kamala has it. Biden has it. Bernie just reminded me of somebody granddaddy. I ain't going to lie. Bernie just reminded me of
I told
granddaddy
you I worried
Robert.
about Bernie.
Let's see. Gyllenhaal, the woman from Minnesota. She don't do nothing for me. That the senator, somebody, and the ex-governor, none of them do anything for me. Okay. Did you watch it Wednesday? Did you watch it the night before?
Well, now
with Cory Booker and
Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren. Did you watch it?
I recorded it, and then when I tried to pull it up, it wouldn't pull up. So I don't know.
Okay. Having 23 candidates right now is a bit much. I will say that Brother Kemet is on board with Andrew Yang, the Asian gentleman who is coming from the artificial intelligence.
Really?
Thing. Yeah. He actually he was here in Columbia. He actually went out to see him. Yeah, and he wants like everybody to get $1,000 a month. Just because.
Yeah, that's
him. Okay. Yeah, that dude. But I wanted to get down to like the top 8 because right now it's just a whole bunch of nothing, But I think it's going to be Cory, Kamala, Warren, Biden, Sanders. I think Buttigieg is going to get some following because of the LGBT community, LGBTQRSTUV community. But anyway, Kamala did that. She threw the news off because nobody was expecting that type of performance from her.
Right.
She's sharp. Now, I thought Hillary was sharp. Kamala is sharp. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Could Stacey Abrams not run for...
do you vote? Do you vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could Stacey Abrams not run for president? Hold on. You heard me?
Say it again.
Could Stacey Abrams not run for president?
You said, can she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she could. If she... Yeah, she could nominate her candidacy. Yes, she could.
Okay. Maybe she's
I don't
ready for
think
that.
she has enough experience just yet.
Yeah, she's not ready for that.
I can see somebody bringing her to Washington like they did our governor Nikki Haley. I could see somebody bringing her to Washington, and then in a couple years I could see her moving on up the ladder.
Okay. So what was your question for me? Who am I voting for, or who would I vote for?
Like, who are you, like right now, out of all the candidates, who are your top 3? I'll just say top 3.
You know what? Honestly, sis, anybody 2020.
Oh, I
don't
right?
even care. I don't even care.
It don't even matter. Just
it don't
anybody.
Even matter. As long as it's Democrat. If it's even another Republican, well, it won't be.
I was going to say,
just be him. But
I would say if there would be a Republican running against the incumbent, I would vote for him. Trump just got to go.
I keep forgetting that he's the Republican because it seemed like he'd been in there 8 years already.
Girl, I thought it'd been 18.
I mean, it only been. I keep forgetting it's only been 4 years. I keep thinking that we're at the point where he can just go, but we're not.
And sidebar, did you see that fool at the G20 summit in Japan?
I did not.
Okay, let me just say, he made a joke to Putin about interfering in the election.
I heard about that.
Yeah, Putin has him by the balls. I don't know what he has on him, but Putin has Trump by the balls, and Trump is scared of him, and I don't know why. And they need to do something about that, because that man, we're gonna go to war, and then guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna be another president that's gonna have to come in and take care and solve that problem.
Well, maybe Putin's red button is bigger than ours.
Hey, I don't know. For me, right now, I like Warren, Sanders, Biden, Harris, and the Hispanic dude. What's his name?
But I don't know his name.
Cruz, Cruz. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cruz. I like him as well. So when it get down to like the top 8, then I'm gonna really start looking at their policies and seeing what they're doing, for our community, and then base my decision on that. But yes, I do vote. I do exercise my right to vote.
I can't call it. Okay. The only person I can say, just because, and I really don't know what his experience is like, but he been there, done that, is Biden. Because he done already been in there.
Well, this is what I meant to tell you, sis. Can we start a petition? I don't think that the senators and the representatives should be able to stay in for 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
I don't
the
either.
The president can only do 2 terms. Maybe at a max, you do 4 terms as a senator or a representative, and get the hell on.
Get on. Because how long was Strom Thurmond in there?
Girl, forever.
90 years, ain't it?
Forever.
Like,
just
what? Just
go somewhere. And that's why things won't change and we can't make any progress, because you got those same old ass people in there. Shout out my mama 73. Shout out to my auntie who's 70 something also. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you got these old rednecks in there with the same mentality, and it keeps the country at a stalemate. That's all I'm saying. Yep. Just you get what? How many sis? Okay, so you go 4, 8. I'm gonna give you 12. I'm gonna give you 3 terms.
Okay.
And after that, you got to go. After that, you got to go. But when you get past, when you in there since 1977,
correct.
Go sit down.
Please
go sit down somewhere. Okay. Anything else about them damn people up there in Washington, sis?
No. Get out.
All right.
That's all. Get out. Get out.
Just get out. Just get out. Okay, sis. This story right here brought me back to the little girl who got murdered down in 5 Points. Remember, I can't think of her name. The one with the USC student.
Lord,
you know what I'm talking about? With the Uber driver.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't remember her name.
Mackenzie. I don't even know how to pronounce her last name. Lucic. Lueck. Lueck. Okay. You so smart. Okay, so sis, she is a student at the University of Utah. She goes home to California. She flies back from California and lands in Utah. Mm-hmm. She lands at 1 a.m. at the airport.
Okay.
And she calls a Lyft driver. The Lyft driver takes her to a park. This is between 1 and 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
The Lyft driver drops her off and sees a man waiting on her. So he did his due, got his credit card. The Lyft driver went on to do what he do, picked up 6 more people. He good to go.
Right.
Well, why she dead?
Oh Lord.
And she was killed by a dude named Ayola Ajayi.
Oh, they got him already?
They got him. He 31. They met on a dating app.
Oh God.
Sis, she must have went home with him. He killed her, burned her shit up in the backyard.
Oh my God. And buried her in the backyard.
And buried her in the backyard.
Oh my God.
So, first of all, let's just talk about why you coming home from California and getting a lift to a park at 1 a.m. in the morning. And no, she was one of the nicest people and she would never do that. No, you don't know what your children are doing. Right. You don't know what your children are doing. Well, and of course, he looks African American. I don't know, but he's a black man. He's a black.
He's of color.
He is of color. He is of the brown coloration. He's of the darker hue. He's of the darker hue. And all I'm saying, sis, is everybody, oh, this person, that person, they met on a dating app. They got all the little digital, stuff going on. He was the last person she talked to. Then they did the little Google map finding thing. And I feel bad for the family, but that just made me think about that girl. Sis, Google that girl name down in USC.
Okay.
Because it's something about that story, sis, and I ain't going to drudge it back up, but it's something about that story and her getting in that car that just does not sit right. And same thing with her. Oh, she would never go and meet a stranger. Well, she did.
Right.
Well, she did. So anyway, I don't know. Guys, be careful. And stop going places by yourself, ladies. Stop going places by yourself. Right. If you're going to meet the dude in the park, go back to the school, get your friends, get your girlfriends, get your roommates, and meet them somewhere. You do stupid, make poor decisions, and then you end up dead.
Right. Samantha Josephson.
That's her, Samantha Josephson. I don't know. But just for her to jump in the wrong Uber driver car, sis, that stank. It's gonna always stink to me, and it's just something not right about that story. Yeah. But anyway, I'm sad that it happened. I'm sad for her family and all of that. But it's just you just don't know what your kids are doing,
right?
And they paint these pictures of these guys, and you can't murder nobody, you can't deceive nobody. But damn, the women have to be smarter. They have to be smarter.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay. So, prayers and thoughts out to what's this family name, sis? Lueck.
Lueck.
Prayers and shout out to the Lueck family, in California, and to her friends at the University of Utah. But that's a sad story. And then I'm thinking, okay, here go another black man that done kill a white woman. So now the black people got to watch out, because the white people going to retaliate some kind of way, driving down the street. So, all right, sis. Well, guys, that was AEN in the news. Why, sis?
Because it's important to us, and we don't care if it's important to you. I hope you listened anyway.
Yes. All right, guys. We're gonna move on. You know how we got to do. We got to talk about the black stuff. So we're gonna. You know how we normally do AEN entertainment, news and entertainment. So that was kind of the news part, and then we're going to focus the entertainment strictly on the BET Awards that came on last Sunday, sis? Last
Sunday? Yeah,
last Sunday.
They've been on 50 times since then, so I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Look,
shout out to I forgot it was coming on, so I had to watch it the next night.
Yeah, I had to watch it through video clips.
Okay, sis, let me see this right here. Did you watch the Soul Train Awards this year?
I feel like I caught some of it. I can't remember.
Was it Tisha Campbell and something Arnold? The girls from Martin. Was it Tisha Campbell and Tanisha Arnold? Is that her name?
Tashina Arnold.
Tashina Arnold. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. No, I didn't watch that.
Sis,
I didn't.
That show is ghetto as hell. It is ratchet as hell. I would never watch the Soul Train Music Awards again in my life. That is not, since Don Cornelius died, that is not a well together put show. But anyway, all right. So anyway, just wanted to say what my favorite part of the BET Awards were, and then we'll talk about something on a serious tip, because we was gonna go in on something, and then we decided not to after we found out some backstory behind some stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of her. I don't know why her name is Her, but
it stands for.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is it her name or it stands for something?
No. Her name is Gabby Wilson.
Seriously?
Yeah. Her is an acronym. That's why it's H period, her E period, R period.
Okay.
It stands for oh gosh, here it is. Having everything revealed.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's an acronym. Okay. Having everything revealed. But her name is Gabby Wilson.
Okay. Well,
I love her.
I like her and Gabby. Shout out to Gabby Wilson. Her performance I thought was really good. She did a little the poem in the beginning, then she sang with the guy, and she talented, and she played the cello?
Bass, upright bass.
The bass. The upright. All right, you better know that. All right, shout out to Pops. Okay. The upright bass.
Daddy would strike me with lightning.
Okay. I liked her performance. I really, really, really liked Mary J. Blige performance. Let me say this right here. Mary couldn't dance back then, and she can't dance back now, and she can't dance now.
Well, I do have something to say about it. Now, I ain't see the whole thing.
Her butt.
No, I wasn't going to talk about her butt. I'm talking
that was
about
hanging out of her pants. Okay.
Was it for real? I didn't even see that.
Girl, yes.
Oh.
I saw all the dark cheeks. It was.
Well, here's how I felt.
Okay.
I love Mary. I love radio CD version Mary. Live Mary is a struggle.
Okay.
Live Mary is not proud Mary. It's a struggle.
Stupid. Okay. Okay. Now why? Why is that?
Because she don't hit all the notes, man. She don't have the backup.
Don't hit the notes, sis.
She don't have the backup of the knobs and shit in the studio. So it's a struggle.
She can carry a tune. She's not the best singer, but my wife is not the best singer either. My wife can just carry a tune. She's just an entertainer. Mary got less rhythm than 3 white people that I don't know who can't dance.
Right.
It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I keep trying to figure out, and I appreciate it, and I'm glad she made it. But somebody saw something, but it wasn't dancing and it wasn't singing.
But see, she got that thing. She
ain't the cutest either, but she has that thing. Like you said, there's obviously a thing.
She has that it factor.
Something.
She has that it factor.
Because God knows them albums. Woo woo, woo
woo,
woo.
Yeah, woo woo.
All of them.
All of them.
I love them.
Okay, shout out. Can I do a sidebar?
Yes.
Her little funky husband. He need to go sit down somewhere.
Ken do? What Ken do?
Well, he messed around on her and then want to sue her for half her shit. Shout out to, can you not get married in California, please?
Right, exactly.
Because that's
please
a dual state, something or the other.
Yeah, know the law and go somewhere else and get married.
Please, okay? Come to South Carolina.
That's some food.
Kendu, you messing around, stealing her money, not doing what you're supposed to do, and then you gonna sue her for half her damn life because you helped her with her career.
Right.
Oh my God. Can we say prenup?
Can we say prenup? I don't like his daughter either.
Say that again?
I don't like his daughter either. But if she listening to the podcast, hey girl.
Hey girl, we just playing.
Girl, we just playing.
We just playing. Okay,
you know who she is though, right?
Huh?
She's on Growing Up Hip Hop LA.
Wait a minute, who is she?
The girl with the freckles. What's her name?
I did see her. Yes, because it said Mary J's stepdaughter.
Yeah, that's his daughter.
Okay. That's Kendu's daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is her name? Dang, I can't think of her name.
Know.
But
I'm not a big fan of that show.
I do like that show. But
that's the one with with Rev Run with
Angela and Vanessa.
Angela.
And
okay.
JoJo,
yeah.
Romeo.
And Romeo, yeah.
And then Pep and her crew.
Okay, well, sis, do you want to do a weekly review of Love and Hip Hop?
Well, that ain't on right now.
Love and Hollywood. No, I'm saying when it comes on.
Oh,
we can get
Hollywood.
the people what they want.
That's right, Hollywood. I said LA, but it's Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
The Grown Up Hip Hop Atlanta is on now. Angela done been on that one too. I didn't know she and Bow Wow used to date.
Well, I could see where they would. But you know what? All of them doing is just reality show hopping. That's all they doing.
Yeah,
that's all they doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler Perry.
All right.
For those of you who did not see it, please Google
Brianna. That's her name. Okay, sorry.
Brianna. Okay, please Google Tyler Perry's clip on his speech. It was awesome. We're gonna play it for you later on in the show.
We are.
Well, we are because black people need to hear that.
Oh yeah.
And if there's two, if there are two black people who didn't hear it, or if there are two young black brothers, two young black sisters who need that motivation to be able to think that they can do whatever they want to do, I want them to hear that.
I got it.
So
I sent it to you. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. But now you want to play it yourself, or you want to, just go ahead and clip it in a little bit later. What you want to do?
I think I could play it right now and it'd be all right.
Go on, do what you do.
12. Thank you. I want to say a special thanks to BET, my new family. I can't wait to get started over there with our new shows. Thank you so much for this. To Scott and everybody over there, thank you so much. To Viacom, Shari, who's here, Bob, everybody. Listen, from my heart, I want to say thank you. I couldn't help but think about my mother. Sit down. I couldn't help but think about my mother. I remember being a kid at about 5 years old. She would take me into the projects with her when she played cards on Friday nights with a bunch of women. Now, these women didn't have more than a 12th grade education, but they were smart black women. They were powerful black women. They had great stories to tell. And I was a 5-year-old kid sitting there on the floor playing with my Matchbox cars, listening to them talk about their men, their relationships, and their pains. And when one of them would get really sad, another woman would come in and make a joke, and they'd all start laughing. I didn't know I was in a master class for my life. I would get home, and my father would be beating my mother and doing all kinds of things and saying all kinds of stuff to her, and he would leave the room, and I'd walk in, and I'd imitate one of those women, and she would start laughing. There was a power in that I didn't really get until I got older. I remember being about 11, 12 years old on my way to my new school, and I got to this intersection. I had to walk past pimps, prostitutes, literally walk through a graveyard, get to this intersection, 6-lane intersection. There was a man standing there saying, "Will someone help me cross? Will someone help me cross?" And there were all these people that kept passing by him. I said, "I'll help you cross." So he told me he was going to my school and he was going to sell candy there. That's how he made his living. So I helped him cross the street to get there. We became good friends. His name was Mr. Butler. That moment reminded me of my mother, bringing her out of pain into laughter to help her cross. My first 10 movies were all about her subconsciously, wanting her to know that she was worthy, wanting black women to know you're worthy, you're special, you're powerful, you're amazing. All of that was about helping her cross. When I started hiring people like Taraji and Viola Davis and Idris Elba, they couldn't get jobs in this town, but God blessed me to be in a position to be able to hire them. I was trying to help somebody cross. When I built my studio, I built it in a neighborhood that is one of the poorest black neighborhoods in Atlanta, so the young black kids can see that a black man did that and they can do it too. I was trying to help somebody cross. The studio was once a Confederate Army base, and I want you to hear this, which meant that there was Confederate soldiers on that base plotting and planning on how to keep 3.9 million Negroes enslaved. Now that land is owned by one Negro.
Thank you, sis. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, that was our impromptu plug-in right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. That is important because he said he helped somebody cross.
Right.
I want to help somebody cross this. Even if it's through the podcast, maybe somebody listening to our podcast, maybe we can help them cross. They might hear something one day that can give them the motivation, or when they're down or when they're sad, that we can help them cross.
Right.
That's how I want to live my life, you know, helping somebody cross. And so, guys, if y'all heard it and you heard it 10 times, just go back and listen to what he's saying. He needed to help. He helped his mama cross by making her laugh. Subconsciously, that was how half of his first movies was subconsciously about his mother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's where he got Medea from, all them women.
Yeah, that's deep.
Well, and his
and then and look at him now. So, you know, I just wanted everybody to hear that. I've listened to it probably 10 times since it's been off. I just want to help somebody cross. You know, shout out to, can we get a t-shirt with help somebody cross on it? Okay.
No, that's right.
Mr. Tyler Perry, I'm going to send you a tweet and ask you if we can trademark that phrase, help somebody cross, and we'll put TP down there. And Tyler Perry, Defy Life Podcast Network.
Right.
I'm just saying.
We out here define life, Tyler. Join us.
We out here define life. Come on, let us come on down there to your studio, see what's happening, how we can collaborate.
Yes, tweet the show.
We got talent. We ain't got no money, but we got talent. We got talent here. We got talent at the podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Sis, I got your hands. I'm going to help you cross. No, I got your back. I'm going to help you cross.
Same here, sis.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now that was my favorite moment. Then there was a moment, guys, that me and my sis, I said, sis, first of all, I gave it a wrong name. That's number one. But number two, I called my sister. I said, sis, did you see that girl with the white on the cake on the BET Awards? And let me tell you why I got to stop that, sis. And I'm going to do some self-disclosure here, because it reminded me of Dr. George's, what was it? The black girl glare.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you guys about that at another time, because I don't want to take too much time. But when I saw this oversized, what I consider to be oversized young woman.
Size.
Plus size. Okay, plus size. Okay, plus size. Thank you for being politically correct. I appreciate that, because I was trying to think of it, but I couldn't get it. But when I saw her, first of all, I didn't know the song at all. She's very popular. She has a major following.
Apparently.
Okay.
But us old people don't even know nothing about her.
Don't know nothing about her. So her name is Lizzo, Lizzo. And she went out there, she did her thing. She had on something which I deem to be inappropriate for a plus size woman. But is that discriminatory? You know what I'm saying? Should a plus size woman not wear, what do you call it, a corset? Is that a corset, sis? What was that?
No, she had on a oh Lord, hold on. It was like lingerie. Well, maybe it was a corset. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like when you get married, isn't that what you wear when you get married and get ready to go on your honeymoon or something? Girl, I don't know.
Lingerie.
Okay, but anyway,
it was like lingerie. Basically.
It was some form of lingerie which was white, and she was twerking, and she was shaking, and she was gyrating, and all of that.
Well, the bottom of it looked like a diaper, but anyway.
Okay, so she did a really good performance, but immediately I judged her. Immediately. She too damn big to have on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real. And I'm trying to be a better person and catch myself, because I might have on something and somebody be like, damn, that don't look good on her. But after her performance, and so Ross was like, oh yeah, that's Lizzo. I was like, oh damn, you know her?
Right.
Okay. So, and Roz was singing a song with her, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then the very next day, she posted on her Instagram page, sis, and she suffers from depression. Now, I was going to clown her about how she looked and being overweight and out there twerking. And you know what? I had to check myself. You never know people's story and their circumstance.
Right.
And I want to grow as a person. I want to help her cross. I'm going to reach out through her, sis. I want us to follow her on Instagram so that we can just send a little follow thing, and let's follow her, and let's try to get on the show. Why not?
All right.
I'm just saying. And let her know that her performance made me a better person.
Right.
Because I want to stop doing that. You know, no, I did not think it was becoming, but that's my effing opinion. Keep it to myself and let's see what's going on with her. Let me look at her talent, not what she has on.
Right.
But now if I was her mom, I would say, baby, don't wear that. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Okay. But anyway, so guys, that was a teachable moment for me. Because I'd call my sister. I was like, did you see that girl on the thing? She had on this white thing and she was looking all crazy. And then I saw her without that. And when she's performing, that's the only time she's not depressed. Right. Outside of that, she falls back into her depression. Well, she said,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, she said that life is sad. And you would think, she got all this money, all this fame. You got millions of people following you, loving you, singing your songs. And as soon as you get off the stage, you go into that deep, dark place.
She has 2.4 million followers.
I'm trying to tell you what I'm talking about. And I've never heard of her before last Sunday.
No, I do not know who this is. But now I'm going to tell you my thoughts about the performance.
Okay.
I was impressed.
Okay. Why were you impressed?
Despite... You know, in which I have nothing against a plus size woman doing her thing. Please do it. Please, girl.
Do your thing. Okay.
I want them to model, sing, dance, all of that. She like the plus size Beyonce. But I was impressed with
Hold
the
on
fact.
now. Wait a minute now.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, Lord. Shut up. Go on somewhere. Nobody care nothing about your wife.
Wait a minute.
She's
did you just say she like
Beyonce.
Did you compare Lizzo to my wife,
yes,
Beyonce?
She did a great performance.
She did, but since you're going to compare her to Beyonce...
Yes.
Sis, you are going to compare her to Beyonce Carter Cannon?
Yes. No, ma'am. No.
Okay,
ma'am.
anyway, go ahead with the performances. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think we can email her. Okay, anyway.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so
I want to tell her that her performance and her Instagram post inspired me.
Okay.
It made me a better person.
Okay, well, you send the email.
Okay.
But I was impressed because A, I think she's really pretty. And B, I was impressed with the fact that she could rap, sing, and play the flute.
I know, right?
That was cool as hell.
Yes.
I loved it.
I agree with that.
Loved it.
Okay. So, Lizzo, you have a new fan in Kim. Sis, you a new fan?
Yes.
Okay. So you have a new fan from the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim. I'm going to email you and tell her about how her performance and then her Instagram post was a teachable moment for my life about judging.
Right.
So I grew this week in learning how to be a better Kim. I'm going to help somebody cross. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
All right.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, that was our AEN in the news and entertainment, and with a little sidebar of the BET Awards. You got anything else, sis?
She got a lot of pictures of her butt on her Instagram.
Okay. just of her ass?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not like just from the back, or of her ass?
Of her ass.
Oh, just a picture of it.
I mean, it's usually something in between it. You know, it's usually a string in between the cheeks. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she's comfortable in her skin.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. Clear. She said clearly.
Clearly.
Sis, post some of that. Post some pictures of Lizzo on the Instagram. On our Instagram page this week.
Yeah, right. We might get flagged.
What you mean? What I mean?
We might get reported.
Oh, because it's her butt.
I mean, a lot of booty pics.
Okay. Well, no, okay. Let's just post her performance. We won't do the booty pics because we don't want to get a flag. I don't know what the hell that means, but really we don't want to get that.
Though, and very comfortable in her skin, and she actually has a nice big girl body.
Yeah. I was very impressed, and she wasn't laboring at the end, you know? So, all right, well, shout out to Lizzo. Lizzo, listen, I don't know if you do, you don't. If you're suffering from depression, go talk to somebody, get on some meds, do some complimentary, holistic things, whatever it's going to take for you to help you feel better. Please do that and take care of yourself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. All right.
I want her to give me some flute lesson.
You know what?
I'm supposed to.
Did you just say?
Yes, because I'm supposed to know how to play
the
flute.
Oh, okay. Well, I was supposed to learn how to play the clarinet.
I did play the flute. I wasn't very good at it, but I did it. And
I played the clarinet, and I stopped in the 8th grade, and that was it. I played 6th through 8th grade, and then I stopped.
I played 7 through 10. 7 through 10th grade.
Okay.
And my daddy was very disappointed when I quit.
I'm sure. I can understand why.
Right.
All right, guys, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back in
after
second. Right after this.
I want to say this right after this message.
You know what?
Are you into comics? I mean, seriously into all things comics. Well, lucky you need to check out Take a Knee for Marvel vs. DC, where Regular Scott, Ozzy Killmonger, and V's discuss characters, movies, series, books, fan polls, and more. And you never know who may show up for an open mic. Just some blurs going deep and having fun. Take a Knee for Marvel vs. DC. New episode every Sunday, brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
All right. Check out Marvel vs. DC episode every Sunday. Listen, I love all my brethren and sisterin. I have no idea what the hell they be talking about on Marvel vs. DC.
Well, I asked a question today. I sent a question out. I sent it out for Regular Scott. You saw that? Regular Scott and Mikey G. Because, seriously, like, why do Spider-Man movies keep coming out? They don't have anything to do with each other. They're, like, not connected.
Right. And see, I call that doing the most, but they say that that's like a wonderful thing. But anyway, so we ain't gonna but anyway, guys, check out Marvel vs. DC. Take a Knee, Marvel vs. DC every Sunday with who we got who hosts the show?
Regular Scott and Ozzy Killmonger.
Ozzy Killmonger. I love that name.
I like Regular Scott. No.
Oh, okay. I like Ozzy Killmonger. That sounds like a damn Marvel name or something. You know what I'm saying?
Killmonger is from Black Panther.
Oh, well, you know how I feel about Black Panther.
Exactly. So don't say that too loud now.
Okay, sis. Sidebar. We have a new listener. Shout out to Allison Bishop.
All right.
And she started back from episode 1. She said, "I thought you were one of my favorite people. But girl, what the hell wrong with you and Lynn that y'all don't like Black Panther?" If I ever hear you say that, she went off on me. And we had a good laugh about it, though. But I thought that was funny. I was like, well, just skip that episode. I said, because we talk about Black Panther again. She's like, girl, I watched that movie 5-6 times,
Right,
so
right.
I don't know. We missed that black card. All right.
Yeah, not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. All right, well, sis, you know what time it is. And every week until it stops, until Colin Kaepernick can get a job, until the injustices of our black people stop.
Yeah.
We gonna bring y'all black folk. Blue
ain't for you.
Black folk. Blue ain't for you.
When you hear that coming, black folk,
run.
Run. Because it ain't for you.
It ain't for you.
Well, it is for you, but it ain't good for you.
Mm-hmm. So, sis, why don't you tell us about that old cop down there who tased a pregnant woman?
Oh, my God. It's foolery. Okay.
Foolery.
So, her name is Martini. Wait a minute. Let me say it. Make sure I say it right. And not, what is the drink? Martini? Okay.
Martini.
I think her name is Martina. No, it's Martini.
Martini.
Oh, shit. Martini Smith.
Daddy named Margarita. Mama named Margarita.
Yeah. Daddy named Cosmo.
Daddy named
Cosmo.
Uncle named Gin and Juice.
Okay, Martina, we laughing with you, girl. I mean, Martina.
Girl, we laughing with you.
We laughing with you,
That's
girl.
right. Okay. Shout out to Martini. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, Martini, we love you, girl. And we're here for you. So the title of the article says sadistic. Let me say it right.
You had some Smirnoff Ice tonight?
I have not. Sadistic cops torture innocent pregnant woman with taser, causing a miscarriage. So I'm not going to read the article because I already read it, and I'm going to just tell you what happened. This happened in Columbus, Ohio. Martini Smith finally got enough courage to fight back against her abusive boyfriend. The cops were called, and she was the one who was arrested and taken into custody. Once she got to the county jail, she was half naked in the cell where there was a female officer and a male officer, and they were telling her to take her tongue ring out of her mouth. Yep. Now, she was trying to, and what she was telling them was, I can't get the tongue ring out because I need something to grip it. I got to be able to grip it. And they just kept yelling at her to take it out, take it out. And she was struggling. Her fingers were numb because she had been cuffed. And I would imagine she was probably sweaty. She asked them, could you get me a paper towel so I could get some traction to get it out? And they wouldn't do it. So they threatened to tase her. And she said, I just want to go to sleep. And then they tased her. Tased the hell out of her. And there is a video, and it is awful.
It's hard to look at.
And she said, why did you tase me? I wasn't harming nobody. I can't just take it out. 5 days later, she had a miscarriage.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So you can get beat up by your boyfriend, fiance, husband. You finally decide that enough is enough. He probably had a scratch on him. That's why she got arrested. You go to jail, you get tased, and you lose your baby, all because you decide you no longer want to be a victim.
Right.
And then you end up being a victim again of the damn police.
Right. The people who were supposed to come there to help you, so you thought.
People who were supposed to come and help. So, did they give the name of those officers, sis, in the article?
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
Please tell us the officers' names.
I forgot.
Put their ass on blast. Put their ass on blast.
Deputy
That's ridiculous.
Shonda Arnold.
Shonda?
Yeah. But I think she was white. Okay.
Shonda it don't matter.
Arnold and Matthew Stice.
Matthew and Shonda.
Matthew is who shot her with the taser.
So Matthew Stice and Shonda Arnold kiss where the sun don't shine. I'm trying to be nice. I hope you're probably on administrative leave. You're probably still getting paid, and another black person has been harmed by the people who are supposed to protect us.
Right. And this is how the article broke it down. Yeah. You know how the people say don't break the law and you have nothing to worry about? So the article says, don't break the law and you have nothing to worry about, the police apologists say. However, Smith had broken no law and was merely acting in self-defense against a man who beat her. Instead of getting the help she needed from police, Smith was kidnapped, locked in a cage, and tortured by them to the point of losing her baby.
Yep. And you know what that is? Drop the mic. drop the mic.
Yep.
What else needs to be said?
It's ridiculous.
And we'll follow up. They'll get suspended. They'll be back on desk duty, and they'll do this to someone else again. So I hope the family sues. I hope she sues, and whatever else legally can happen to them, I hope it does. And I hope they lose their job, which they probably won't.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shonda Arnold and Matthew
Stice.
Kiss my ass. Oh, Spice. Like,
no, Stice.
Oh, Stice. Okay. Like Old Spice.
Yeah,
Matthew Stice. Okay. So Matthew Stice and Shonda Arnold, in the words of Charlemagne the God, y'all are some big ass donkeys.
Donkeys of the day.
Donkeys of the day.
Bastards.
Okay, sis. So then we got another brother. He in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about him, sis.
Okay.
Another brother. We just being black. So
walking while black is what he was doing.
Walking while black, and she was what was our other girl who got tased? What was she?
She was defending herself while black.
defending herself while black. Okay, while black, and now we got walking while black.
Man arrested while attached to an IV machine says he was racially profiled. Clearly. Okay. This was in Freeport. Where's Freeport? Freeport.
That's Virginia.
Virginia? That's what I was thinking too. Okay.
Freeport, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll say Virginia for now.
Okay.
He was attached to an IV machine while he strolled outside of FHN Memorial Hospital. Mm-hmm. His name is Shaquille Dukes, and he was arrested because the police accused him of trying to steal the hospital equipment that was attached to his body.
Hold on, sis. It was the hospital public safety officer, right?
Yes,
who approached him first.
Right.
Approached him first. Yes. The man got on a hospital gown with an IV attached to him,
walking with his brother and another friend,
because the doctor gave him permission to do so, as long as he did not leave the hospital grounds. Go ahead, sis.
He is 24 years old, and he's only lived in Freeport for about a month. He was in the hospital for 2 days with pneumonia when his doctor cleared him to go for a walk outside as long as he didn't leave hospital property. Dukes, his brother, and another person went for a walk just after 4 p.m. on June 9th, but were stopped in the parking lot on their way back to the hospital. The security officer and his companions demanded that Duke and his companions walk over to the vehicle on the side of the street. The security guard employed by the hospital then accused Dukes of attempting to steal the hospital equipment. Oh, Lord. He said he gotten out of his vehicle and said, "What are you going to do? Steal it and sell it on eBay?" Duke said. I told him this machine is pumping fluid into my veins as we speak. After some banter back and forth, the security officer radioed for the Freeport police, who were dispatched to the hospital around 4:40. Duke said his brother was arrested soon after the police arrived. A third man who recorded the arrest was arrested later. Duke said that he was told by the police that he was under arrest for the attempted theft since he was off hospital property, but he was only off hospital property because the security guard told him to come to the vehicle.
Because he was ordered to come to the vehicle. He got set up for the okie doke.
Yeah. So Lieutenant Andrew Schroeder, let's see. Dukes was ultimately charged with disorderly conduct, and an investigation revealed he had no intention of stealing the IV stand, said Freeport Police Lieutenant Andrew Schroeder. Police have not been able to confirm whether Dukes had permission to walk outside the hospital. Why? All you got to do is go in there and talk to the doctor.
Oh, Lord. Can you please just go get the order from the doctor that he could go outside?
Oh, my God.
So simple.
And so here they go with this foolishness. As far as the video goes, all you are seeing is a snippet of a longer incident. I think people need to be careful about rushing to judgment against the police without all of the information. I think that's what Schroeder had to say. Duke said once he was arrested, the IV was removed from his arm and his rescue inhaler was seized. Eventually, while I was being transported, I passed out and had a seizure, Duke said. Okay. When I woke up in the back of the car, I had an asthma attack. I didn't get my inhaler until probably 4 minutes later.
Okay, so there's so many things wrong with that story. Mm-hmm. And whoever made that comment, first of all, the man is in a hospital gown, walking with his brother on. Who is going to steal an IV machine? That's no.
Lord Jesus, for what?
For what?
It's attached to him. What is he stealing it for? And
exactly,
he couldn't have been walking. Were they running?
Sis, and even if he was, I mean, he just needed something to do. He just wanted to F with him. He just wanted to F with him. So you can't go to the hospital now, and you can't decide that you want your abusive boyfriend to stop being abusive. You end up getting in trouble, and you end up getting tased, and you end up getting arrested. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is this right here. Every week, we started 3 weeks ago. Every single week, we're going to bring you stories about the injustices that are happening to our people.
Yes, because it's just too much. I can't take it. And as, you know, a mom of a son of color, I worry about it every day.
Every day, because you just don't know. And I saw an article that said the new Ku Klux Klan don't wear the hoods. No. They're in the police department.
Yeah, they're in police uniform.
They're in police uniforms, exactly. So
I'm out here teaching kids that they should be scared of the police and not go to them for help. If you can't go to them for help, then who the hell you supposed to go to? They take an oath to protect and serve, and they're not protecting and serving nobody.
They're not protecting and serving. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay, sis, please, give me a 2-minute sidebar? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I told you about the incident at check-in. So, of course, 4 cops came, 2 ambulances, 5 fire trucks. Okay, it was just a big old mess. So, since my cousin is the leasing of the building, mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we were standing there. The police officer wanted to talk to us because we were witnesses, and he asked for my ID. Here I go. May I please speak to your supervisor, please?
No, you did. Are you serious?
I did. He said, that's my supervisor over there. I said, why are you asking for my ID, sir? Oh, am I being detained? Okay, I'm having fun. Okay, he didn't think that shit was funny.
I bet he didn't.
He said, listen, ma'am.
You were testing this SC cops.
Yeah, listen, sis. I said, officer, I know my rights, sir. And he didn't smile. He thought that shit was not funny.
I bet he didn't. You was it City of Columbia?
It was the City of Columbia. So
you testing City of Columbia and see where we stand?
Oh my God, sis, it was. I thought after that incident, but I thought that was funny. And then Brother Kimmon said, yeah, he didn't find that funny. No, not at all. I said, may I see your supervisor, please? I said, what are you asking for my ID for, sir? I was not involved in that.
Buy a car, and then you want to be playing.
And then I got to play. Okay, but anyway.
What if he would have handcuffed me for being a smart ass?
I know. Well, that would have been a problem. That would have been a problem. Mm-hmm. Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. I forgot to tell you about that part. So when you see Brother Kimmett on the 20th,
right?
Sis he was like, yeah, no. He was like, this ain't the time. This ain't the time for that. This ain't the time for that. All right. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, that was Black Folk.
Oh, blue ain't for you. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
I was like, sis, where you at?
Where you at?
Okay, let's try this one more time.
One more time.
So, guys, this was Black Folk.
Blue ain't for you.
And we're going to keep on doing it until it stops.
Yep.
All right, guys. Normally, we would do the Love and Hip Hop weekly Ratchet review. But we so sick of them, we ain't gonna even do that. We ain't gonna do it this week. We gonna skip it because it's ignorant and we tired, and we gonna go on because they still talking about Carly and them draws.
Oh my god.
They still and they still talking about Shakana and about to fight Akbar. So we not going to do that this weekend because I got sick of them this week. Sis, was you sick of them this week?
I was.
Okay.
I think I stopped
we decided collectively, because this is our damn show, we can do what the hell we want to do. We ain't doing Love and Hip Hop Weekly Ratchet Review this week. Nah. We'll get back with y'all next week and tell you what happened. But I'm sick of them. But I'm still going to watch, though. But I'm still going to watch.
Right. And definitely got to watch the reunion. That's where all the stuff come out.
Now, I will say this. Stevie J, him still like Mimi.
I think so too.
Him still like Mimi. And you know him and Faith done divorced or separated.
Oh, Jesus. Are you serious? No, I didn't know that.
He did that in California. You know why? Now he married her in California. Now he can get half her stuff. You watch.
Does she have stuff?
Well, you know, that Biggie, she got the biggest stuff royalties because she got Biggie baby.
Oh, Lord. So he going to take the baby stuff? Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm just saying she got plenty. I mean, not the baby, the old. He's a grown man now. But I'm saying she should never have to worry about nothing. Okay, but anyway.
Well, right. Hold up now. So, hold up. What make you say he's still like? Holla. What make you say he's still like Mimi?
Because the way he acting.
He
and the way he's going off on Ty.
Girl.
The way he going off on Ty.
Right.
You know, for y'all who don't know. Now, we ain't going to give y'all the review, but for y'all who know, Mimi is dating a female, and her name is Ty. She's a basketball player. She's a professional basketball player. She plays over in Israel, I think, or somewhere over in Europe. And, you know, Stevie, they going back at each other about, you know, being the stepmama, being the daddy, and it's a hot mess. But it's obvious because when he pulled her, he said, "Give me a kiss." And Mimi, I meant to tell you this, sis. I don't think that was scripted. That part, when Mimi and Stevie J were arguing
in the studio,
yeah. That seemed a little
mad for real.
Yeah, that seemed a little real right there. I think that probably went off script a little bit. But anyway, so guys, we're not gonna waste. Huh?
We done missed Claus.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to get back to that. Guys, we are not gonna waste 15 minutes of your life. We still wasted 1 hour of ours, but we're not gonna waste 15 minutes of yours. Okay. We'll get back to that ratchetness next week. Sis,
what up?
We got a listener email.
All right.
And I need you to pull it up, and I need you to read it. And I will say this, guys. If y'all keep doing this, eventually we're going to have a segment. Ask Lynn and Kim. It's coming. I can feel it.
Y'all come on now. I know there's more questions out there.
I can feel it. And guys, just put enough information. Don't put your name. Don't put your, we're not going to put you on blast. So, but this one is pretty good. I'm going to get my pen and paper, sis, so that I can take some notes and we can give this listener what he wants.
All right.
Okay, all right. So, guys, this is our listener email question of the week.
Let me pull it up.
And we think we all that when we get a listener email question.
Who this thing long? Okay. All right. I'm reading it. All right. Or you reading it?
No, man. I can't multitask like that.
Lord,
no, you read. Okay. And guys, this is verbatim, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I need to read it in a man voice. What's up, ladies? No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? Sis, go ahead, sis.
I will not. Okay. What's up, ladies? I love the show, and I know you ladies want a segment called Ask Lynn and Kim. That's why I'm emailing. Here's my situation. I am 34 years old, and I have 3 children. 2 boys, 9 and 7, and 1 girl, age 4. I am not in a relationship with any of the mothers. I pay child support for all my kids, and I don't have a problem with it. My problem is the mother of my 7-year-old. My problem is the mother of my 7-year-old is bitter and angry. She does not allow me to see or talk to my son. The last time I saw him was a year ago. When I used to call, she did not answer the phone. I went by unannounced at one point and she called the police. After that incident, I said, forget it, and I stopped trying. I reached out to her mother, but she said she didn't want to get in the middle. So again, I said, forget it. The problem is my family and my current girlfriend. They all want me to fight. Oh, hold on. I lost my place.
Okay.
They all want me to fight. Oh, Lord, where you go? Jesus. Uh-oh. They all want me to fight for joint custody and get a lawyer. I have tried the lawyer route in the past, and the courts were definitely on the mother's side. I don't have any more fight in me. I am the best father I can be to my other children. I see them often, and we have a close relationship. But I must admit that a part of me is empty without my son. I don't know what to do. I don't have the money to hire a lawyer to take this further. Do you ladies think I should continue to try to see my son? I respect your intelligence, and just in case, I'm including my phone number. If you would like to talk, get a.
Okay.
Like Kim always says, keep grinding. Take care, Vince G.
Well, first of all, Vince, I love the compliment that we're intelligent. I like that.
Right.
Okay.
Vince, if you're cute, let me write your phone number down.
No, ma'am. Sis, I need you to refocus. Look, why you didn't send a selfie?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, but
okay, sis. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. 34, 3 kids, 974. I was taking notes as you were talking. Not in a relationship with either other women. You said something about not allowed, but I got distracted. He called her mother and she doesn't want to get involved. He's empty. He ain't got no money. And what should he do? Basically.
Right. Should he keep trying?
Ooh, sis, what you think? I'm going to let you go first.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Well, the hard part is if you got to get a lawyer involved, that is tough because you have to pay for that. And that is costly. Mm-hmm. You know? It's hard to say what to do. Because if you can't do that part, then you're almost stuck. However, if there aren't any court papers saying that he can't be around his child, then the mother can't really call the police on him to keep him away. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's nothing that says that he can't go to the school or show up at, although I don't know about the whole thing with showing up at the house with the whole trespassing property and all of that, but going to the school or whatever, you know, he could do stuff like that. But I think it's I don't think you should ever give up. But I know some situations are more difficult than others, and it's hard when we don't know exactly what that mother is, how far she willing to go. Talking about calling police and you know, all that kind of foolishness. I'm trying to think. Because you're almost at a point, you know, with some being familiar with a similar situation, you know, it's almost like, well, darn, I might as well just wait till the child get old enough to come look for me, because you feel at a loss for what to do. And you know, I'm a part of the little fathers' rights groups that are on Facebook. They got them for each state, or maybe not each state, but several states. Mississippi fathers' rights, South Carolina fathers' rights, Georgia fathers' rights. And you know, I'm pro fathers' rights. And you hear stories like this all the time. Like people post their stories and you hear it all the time, and it always seems to be the brick wall happens when they have to get an attorney.
That's when it stops.
Yep.
Okay. So to answer the question in the email, sis, was should I stop trying to fight for my kid?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Yeah, That's the question, basically. Hold on, let me get it word for word. Do you ladies think I should continue to try to see my son?
Continue to see my son.
I think you should set aside some money to get a lawyer. I think you should maybe start there with literally putting aside whatever you can, $1, $5, $20, put it aside in the lawyer jar to get that money up to get an attorney if that's what you have to do, if that's the only route that you can take.
All right.
Ask around about somebody that'd be willing to do it pro bono or on a payment plan or something.
Something, exactly. You said Vince G gave us his phone number?
Yes.
Don't make AEN go do a GoFundMe page for Vince.
Oh,
if we find out that this right here that this is true, then we're gonna start a GoFundMe page for Vince G. Okay. I say yes, you continue to try to see your son. I say you don't stop. I say you call every week. I say you send an email every week, send a certified letter every week, because if you, when you go to court and you have the documentation to prove that you have been trying, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Call every week, because the phone bill will reflect that.
Yep.
Send a certified letter. She probably won't sign it, but you send it anyway.
Yep.
And keep saying, you will not allow me to see my child. I'm calling every week. Everything
and
you say,
definitely send emails and text messages.
And text messages and send text messages. But yes, you continue to try and see your son. Yes, absolutely. Don't give up. I'm a little bit bothered by the mother who said she didn't want to get involved. Little bothered by that. You don't have to get involved, but maybe, and I know your child is an adult, but you can at least say, let this father see. But you're mad. See, something happened between them and she mad.
Right. But that's not the child's fault. It's not the child's fault. So why is the child having to pay for that? You busy trying to make the daddy pay, but it's the kid that's paying.
Exactly.
Not that the father isn't hurt, because he is, but look at how much damage and hurt you're causing the child.
Yes, that's my point. And that's why I say you do whatever you do. I would have a notebook so full of attempts to try to see and talk to my son that it would be ridiculous. So I'm going to take this and put it on somebody's desk, some lawyer, and say, please.
Yes.
Please help me.
Yes.
That makes my heart hurt.
It does. I cannot stand this mother. And when I say, I ain't talking about her personally, but this type of mother.
That type of mother, right.
I don't understand what you gain from this. If the man is not beating your child or treating him horribly, when he come to visit, he don't feed him. I mean, if there's no abuse involved or no damage being done to your child by him having a relationship, why keep the child because you upset about what's going on between y'all? That is selfish as hell.
And let me say this, sis, and I could be so wrong, but the fact that Vince G emailed makes me think that his story is true. Because why would you put yourself out there like that? And it had to be on his heart because you emailed. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it has to be on his heart. So I'm thinking that right now I believe him. And
I believe him.
I don't know, sis. Shit, he put his phone number in there. We might need to get him a 3-way call. You know what I'm saying? Be like, look, give me your circumstances, man. We'll get you find out how much the lawyer costs, and we'll put a damn GoFundMe page up there for you. Yeah, because shit.
I mean, if I can do anything to help these fathers that are in these positions, because it's just so unfair, and I feel bad for them, but mostly for the children, because then these are the children who will grow up and say, I don't have a relationship with my father.
With my dad. Exactly.
I'm damaged in this way because I didn't have a relationship with my father. And it was something that was controllable. He's not dead. He's not in jail. He's not abusive. So why?
Okay, but sis, okay, so he said the last time he saw his son was a year ago, which would make him 6.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, somewhere so that's Mir. That's Mir's age.
Yeah.
He's old enough to know that my dad was here.
Right. My dad
and now
exists.
he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my dad has left me. Where's my dad? My dad has he might not know the words abandon.
Right.
But he's going to know that his dad, and if she is this cold and calculated, she's probably saying the wrong thing to that 6-year-old.
Right. Right.
You know, so the kid is now getting all this negative information about his dad, and that's going to have to be dealt with later on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As an adult, when he don't know how to be in a successful relationship.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Vince G, if you get a call from us, don't be surprised, because my sister is a part of that group, and any type of resources that we can find, sis, I'm going to try to reach out to some lawyers and see what I can find out, and maybe somebody will do something on a sliding scale or something, you know, but, thank you, Vince, for the email. And no, you continue to get your stuff in order, and you try to reach out. So, cause even if it's 10 years from now, when you will be able to say, son, look, Daddy called, and Daddy emailed, Daddy wrote letters, Daddy, you know what I'm saying?
And be able to show it.
You'll be able to show. Exactly.
Yep.
And oh my God, that's awful.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. Well, thank you for the email, Vince. I hope that gave you some type of guidance in what you need to do or should do or think you ought to do. And again, thank you for reaching out to us with your. That's a serious issue right there. That's a problem with your problem, and we appreciate that, and we hope that we gave you something to think about.
And mothers out there listening to this, don't do that. Don't do that, children. Don't. I mean, just whatever is between you and the man, that happened between y'all. The child has nothing to do with that. Don't punish the child because you mad at him.
Nothing.
And vice versa. Hell, I got a situation I'm dealing with now where the man punishing the mama with the kids in the middle. He won't allow the kids to see the mama. And I'm just like, why are you? Oh, I get. And then when people grow up and they crazy and they shooting up stuff and they beating up people and they being a prostitute or whatever the hell the negative outcome is, you wondering why.
You wonder they in school having trouble. The kid, you know, the teachers calling because something's wrong with the kid, and they blaming because the kid is struggling on the inside with these emotions because you got a crazy mama or a crazy daddy.
You are not hurting. Let me tell you why you're hurting the other parent, but not really. Why? No. Because they are an adult and they know how to maneuver these emotions. They know how to handle this. Children do not. And it manifests itself in other ways where people say, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't understand.
Because they can't articulate what they're feeling right now at this young age. So just what Tyler say, help somebody cross.
Yes.
just help somebody cross.
Help them cross, Lord Jesus. Help the churn cross. Help your own kids cross. Damn.
Okay. All right.
I don't understand.
Well, thank you for that email. We appreciate it, guys. All right, we need another one for next week. We need another email.
Right. And Vince,
bring it on, because we got the answer for you now.
Yeah, follow up with us, Vince. Also, yes, let us know what's happening.
Sis, it might not be the right answer, but it'll be an answer.
You'll get an answer.
So,
all right.
All right. Well, sissy.
It's about that time.
Know, it's about that time, sis. What time is it, sis?
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
This ain't got nothing.
Shout out to my nephews, Mir and Edison,
All right.
for the sound effects.
Love it.
We love it. We love it. Okay. Sis, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
All right.
Why they keep showing this new reality show that's coming on called Girls Cruise? Lil' Kim got on a captain's uniform.
Oh, God.
Looking like a plastic piece of something.
She looked,
and yeah, I'm judging.
Yeah. Well,
what's
we
the
gonna
purpose
judge that.
of what's the purpose? I need you to tell me. I need you to Google what's the purpose of this show.
What's the name of it?
What is the premise? Girls Cruise. It's on VH1. Lil' Kim is a captain. Looks like Maya. I saw a preview with Chili in it. Somebody else that I knew, can't think of the name. But what's the show about? What are they doing? Hell, sis, if that's the case, me and you can get on and do the damn reality show.
Yeah. Like, for real. Okay, VH1.
Like for real.
Girls Cruise reality series.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, my God. As they travel through the Caribbean, the crew hits the high seas on an epic journey filled with hilarious adventures, emotional breakthroughs, and spicy romances as they cultivate bonds and unapologetically live their best lives. Oh, my God.
Okay, I will not be watching that.
It's Lil' Kim, Chili, Maya. Why she look like that, Jesus? Why did she do this to herself? Oh, Pretty V and B. Simone.
Okay, anybody else we know?
I don't know them.
Who the hell's Pretty V? Who's that?
They are comedians, Pretty V and B. Simone, and two of Kim's best friends, Tiffany and Char.
Okay.
Why does she look like that?
Yeah, Kim looks like a hot mess. She looked like a hot mess on she came on with Mary on the BET Awards, and she just looks like she can't move her face.
Right, exactly.
And it's not cute. So
what did she do to her? She was pretty.
I will not be watching Girls Cruise. Sis, that's that thing about having to continue to do something to be relevant, and now you look like a damn
monster.
Something fake.
Yeah, you like a monster. She like a monster.
Well, let me say this. It must be slow with the reality shows.
Yeah.
Because Girls Cruise look like it's going to be a hot mess. Who wants to see Lil' Kim cruising around the Caribbean with Chili and Maya and Char and these people that we don't know?
Right. Who's interested in that?
Okay,
because
so anyway.
She ain't relevant no more. Nobody
who is interested
cares.
in that? Look, I just wanted to ask because I needed to know. And I mean, and they pushing it too. They pushing it. They put every time a commercial come on, it's Girls Cruise. So anyway, since I got one more for you.
They can have it. What you got?
Okay, sis. I was cleaning out my file cabinet today. And I had about 65 obituaries. Are you supposed to keep obituaries? Are you?
I have had trouble throwing it
So
away.
I called Mama. Okay. I called Mama. I said, Ma, is there any protocol or etiquette to obituary keeping? And she said, no, not really. I said, well, why do I have like 60 of them here? I mean, like over my life, you know what I'm saying? And she said, well, you keep the ones that are special to you. So I went down from like 60 something to 7. So I'm down to 7 now, and I threw the rest of them away.
Oh, wow.
I know. But I was just like, why do you keep obituaries? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyway, I got my dad, my stepdads, my biological dads, my grandma, my granddad. I got Pops, my grandmother, Kenny's mom, Kenny's brother, and Betty and Betty's mom. Those are the ones that I kept.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones that I kept. So, those were the ones that were special to me. And hell, some of them was just because I went for somebody else and had the obituary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why the hell do I have this? So, but anyway, that's all I got for you, sister. That's all I got for you.
I ain't even got none.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Your lip.
Thank you. See, that's the reason why I needed you to, remember that. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I your person.
You are my person. The other half of my brain.
I got your back.
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I got your back. Okay, so this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So Nicole introduced me to Sally Hansen's lip waxing kit.
Ooh.
And
girl, I thought Sally Hansen was a person. Okay, anyway.
Sally Hansen is a person. She make makeup, fingernail polish stuff.
Somebody you met like at the store or something.
Oh, no. Sally Hansen does like fingernail polish and stuff like that. So she has a lip waxing kit.
Okay.
So I watched when we was in Florida, I watched Nicole do her lip.
Okay.
And she made it look all easy, put the thing on there, and she was like, pulled it off. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. How you did that?
Cute.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I didn't know we could wax our own lips. So it's like a little adhesive, strip. Okay. So I went to Walmart because I don't know how much you know about the mustache that I have, but I have if I let it, I have a mustache. I have been
since you got hair on your lip. You ain't got no mustache. You got hair on your lip. You ain't got no mustache.
I had a mustache back in the day before I started waxing it. I've been waxing probably about 10 years now. But anyway, because I vowed that I would never do it. But then when CJ was like 13, he was like, "Mom, your lips starting to look like mine." And I was like, "Oh, hell. I got to do something about that." Because like he had a significant mustache at 13. So I was like, "No, we can't walk around with our lips looking alike." So, and then the person that I was dating at the time, the only person ever that I know of that did not like my mustache. He was wanting me to wax it. So I did. And so, of course, I had to keep that up. Well, I ain't got no money to be going to get waxed all the time. So I started doing it myself, just shaving it with little, thing, electric thing. But anyway, so I'm in Walmart trying to find a new one. And I come across the strips. And I was like, oh, yeah, let me just get that. So I got it. I went home. I did what I saw Nicole do. I read the directions like I was supposed to. And I snatched the shit off my lip. And there was no hair on the strip. And my lip was on fire.
I was scared to ask you, did it burn?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was sticky. The sticky was left behind. So I had to scrub to get the sticky off. And I was like, well, what the hell just happened?
So wait a minute. You put the stuff on. You ripped it off. The hair was still there. Then you had to go back and get the wax off that didn't take the hair off. Okay. I got you. I got you.
So that was the first time. So I told Nicole and she was like, well, you got to, and I was like, well, I did. And I'm going to try it again. Okay. So I waited some time. I tried again. Now, when I tried again, it was a week ago.
Oh.
Last Sunday. Did the same thing. Put the strip on. Did what I was supposed to do. Ripped it off. No hair.
No hair. I would take that shit back to Walmart.
But I still had sticky stuff on my lip. Again. So I took the strip and like dabbed it across my lip. Okay?
Okay.
So this time, that burning that happened last time was worse.
Oh.
And left marks behind.
Ooh. Let me see.
I don't know if you can still see it.
Okay, no, I can't see. It do look like, yeah. Right there under your nose. Oh, shit.
Right. So now.
Sis, you can go sue them.
You think I should?
Yeah. You burn your damn lip.
I burn my
Girl,
lip.
get us some money. Get us some money.
So now I got this now I look like I really got a mustache. With this line on my lip.
Sis, it is truly a line. I can see the line.
I know.
Yes.
It was worse.
Oh, damn.
On Monday and Tuesday because it was a big like scar right here. It's still a scar. And yeah, so my lip is jacked up and I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna have to put makeup on it or something. I don't know.
Oh my God. Sis, I couldn't really see you behind the microphone. Sis, you got a brown line up
under my nose. I've been putting shea butter, cocoa butter, the butter that my friend Tiffany made. I done put all the butters on it, trying to get rid of the scarring. And so far, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
But I need that to go because now it look like I got a mustache for real.
Sis, you literally look like you have a mustache. Not going to lie to you.
I know.
Yeah, it looked like you shaved all of your mustache off and then left one line up under your nose.
I'm so pissed.
You still cute though, sis. You still cute.
This is not cute. This is not cute at all. Don't lie.
All right. Okay. Well, that's all you got, sis?
Yeah. That's all I need to have.
That's enough.
That's enough.
All right. Well, let's see here, guys. We're going to go ahead and sound it on off here.
All right.
Thank you, sis. I enjoyed the show. You know I do. I love it. I wouldn't do it with nobody else but you.
All right.
We got 2 new patrons this month.
Oh, really?
So I want to give a shout out to James Weber and Angie and Darvin Higgins. They became our gold. They became our gold and platinum Patreons this week. So thank you. The list keeps getting longer and longer. So we're happy to have them on board, and they got their little T-shirts. And I also want to say that I am rocking my Defy Life T-shirt tonight.
All right,
my Pride T-shirt.
Yes,
and yes, honey, and it looks absolutely wonderful. I'm just saying, if I must say so myself. So guys, check out the website, www.godefylife.com. Anything you need pertaining to our podcast, you can find it there. If you're interested in being a patron, guys, go to www.patreon.com/godefylife. If you want to see a list of our patrons, go to the website, click on more, and then go down to the Defy Life patrons, and you'll see all the different tiers, and you'll see all the names of our wonderful patrons. We're up to 26 now, sis.
All right now.
Yes.
We better do it.
We better do it. We thank you guys for the support, and all the podcasters for the Defy Life Podcast Network. You know what we do.
All right.
We grind. That's what we do. Anything else, sis?
That's it, sis.
All right, baby. Well, check it out. If you're not defying life, then what are you doing?
Later.